Guys, welcome back to the channel. So after those international friendlies and the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, the Ghana Black Stars coach OTTO ADDO says some tough decisions will have to be made. I do not envy his position right now. Only 23 players will be allowed in the final squad for the World Cup, and it will mean some key players who have helped us get to this point, some players who probably deserve a place in the national team for the World Cup, will miss out. Today I'll be giving you my players I think should be included at least in the national team ahead of the World Cup in November. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before we jump into the squad list that I think should be at the World Cup, we'll look at when the squad of players will be released. Now, according to FIFA, to ensure timely release of players for the final competition of the World Cup, FIFA will set aside dates as follows. The final match day at club level for 23 players that are called up will be on the 13th of November. 14th of November, the latest. Every player who is supposed to be called up, who has been called up for the World Cup, should be at their camp. Each member will provide 35 players initially. Yes, so the initial squad list that will go up will include 35 players, which will essentially now be trimmed down to 23 players, which FIFA will use to play in the World Cup. 3 have to be goalkeepers. Only 3 goalkeepers, and that already eliminates who can go in, because traditionally the Ghana Black Stars has been using 4 goalkeepers being called up by OTTO ADDO. One of them will miss out, and I think we can all agree on which one that is. But without much ado, let's get into the squad list. For the goalkeepers, I think OTTO ADDO has given adequate chance to all 3 goalkeepers. At the start of the year, when Milovan Rajabak was in charge, he gave opportunity to all the goalkeepers. In that friendly versus Algeria, we had all goalkeepers playing. Essentially, we've seen all of them, and we can all agree that Jojo Wolacott, Manaf Nuruddin, and Richard Ofori are the 3 goalkeepers who will be at the World Cup. If we cannot agree on the rest of the outfield players, I think these 3 we can agree on. We might all have our preferences, but if we are being objective and honest enough, these are the 3 guys who have proven themselves over the course of the past year to be competent enough to be at the back for Ghana in post. At the defense is where the issue starts popping up, and at right back, Tariq Lamptey, whose nationality switch will be confirmed next week according to the Argus website concerned with Brighton and Hove Albion News, is going to be done next week, and he will join the team in September for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Tariq Lamptey will be in the team. Dennis Odoi, another man who has proven himself since joining the Ghana national team, will be in at right back as well. Alidu Seidu, who proved himself against Chile in the Ghana national team for that friendly, at right back. He also played at centre back, did not go so well for him, but I think Alidu Seidu will be in there. So some tough decisions, as OTTO ADDO said, will need to be made. In the centre of defense, we'll look at the partnership of Amate and Alexander Djiku. Those 2 will be in there, obviously. Abdul Momen did not get a chance to play in the friendlies, had an illness issue that made him leave camp for the Ghana Black Stars. I think Abdul Momen will be at the World Cup. He needs to play, however, in September to ascertain how he will fit in nicely for Ghana. Has not had minutes as of yet. Seth Edu, another one who I think will be in there for the Ghana national team. He is also a good centre back. Mohamed Salisu, who recently was confirmed by the Ghana Football Association president that he will be available for the World Cup to play for Ghana. He was in town, was playing with some players in Medina, did not play for Ghana in the qualifiers. Apparently, he has agreed to play for Ghana in September. So we'll see what happens on that front. I think Salisu will be in there. For the left backs, I think Gideon Mensah and Abdul Baba Rahman will be in there. Mohamed Salisu can also slot in nicely at the left back position, but I think OTTO ADDO's preferred system of a 3-back with wing backs deployed would suit Salisu mostly here. So 3 centre backs with the left back position and right back position playing as wing backs. So we'll see about that one there. So that's the defense sorted out. In the midfield, Baba Idrisu, the first man I would call in here. Thomas Teipate, another one regular, obvious. Kudus Mohammed, these three for that midfield position. Daniel Kofi Tre, another man who has been doing well across Europe. Fortunately, did not complete the games in Japan with the Ghana national team as he was sorting out his future with his club side St. Pauli. Edmond ADDO is also another player I would add in this squad. Kamaldeen Sulemana, another one who I think will be great for the national team heading into this World Cup with the team. Callum Hudson Odoi looking at joining the Ghana national team in September or October. Clearance will be given to him for that one there. And also Andre Ayew. Yes, those will be some of the midfielders I would call up. Abdul Fattah Isahaku. I think Abdul Fattah Isahaku will just make the cut for me in the end. Jordan Ayew for the front line will be in there, or wingers, whichever one you want to call it. Antoine Semenyo, Eddie Nketiah as well. Also one of the players who will be in the team for this one here. So Felix Afena Jan. So those are players I would call up into the Ghana national team. Essentially 35 will be allowed initially by FIFA. It will be interesting to see who makes the final 23. It will be a tough decision to make for Coach OTTO. Notable mentions will go to Osman Bukari, who has also done well when given the chance for the Ghana national team. One of the wingers who might probably miss out. Players, again, another one who might miss out is Benjamin Tete, Joseph Paintsel, Leroy Owusu at right back, who I think can also play at left back. Unfortunately, he hasn't gotten the chance. As to whether he will get the chance in September, not so sure. Jonathan Mensah, Lawrence Atizigi. Fortunately, only 3 goalkeepers are allowed. And Mubarak Wakasu, who had a lot of people opposing his call-up into the national team. So that is it there. 35 initially will be allowed by FIFA before it will be trimmed down to 23. 23 players will be allowed to play the World Cup. We'll see how that one goes for OTTO and the selection headache, but it will be a tough one. It has been a tough one when I was writing this one. I cannot trim it down to 20. I've not been able to trim it down to 23, but who would you remove from my list, or who would you add to make it 23? Let me know what you think in the comments box. You have 23 players to go to the World Cup after watching these 4 games Ghana have taken part in. Yes, injuries have obliged some who could not play as much as would have wanted. But who would you want in from this list I have given here? I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.